Next speaker I would like to introduce is Maya Van Rossum. Maya is the founder of the Green Amendments for Generations. It's a national nonprofit organization dedicated to inspiring passage of green amendments in every state constitution across our nation, and also at the federal level when the time is right. She has also been a Delaware Riverkeeper for over 30 years. And she has testified by invitation 3 times before the U.S. Congressional committees. There's a lot more to say, but I think that is good for now. Maya.
Thanks so much, Joe, for that kind introduction. Very nice of you. It's truly an honor to be here with our Florida partners. With the proposal of the Florida Right to Clean Water, Florida's version of what I call a Green Amendment, Florida is truly proving itself to be a national leader in the growing realization that while it's important to recognize the right of all people to clean water as an inalienable human right, it's essential that we give these rights highest constitutional standing if we want them to be truly meaningful, accessible, and enforceable when our government officials fail to ensure that all people, regardless of race, ethnicity, or socioeconomics, have the quality water and waterway environments that they need to support their healthy lives. This all-volunteer Florida Right to Clean Water effort is not only an inspiration here in the state of Florida, but it's also an inspiration in the 16 other states where similar constitutional Green Amendment environmental rights protections are being pursued. Now, you've already heard about why we need better environmental protections in Florida, and you're going to hear more about that in the speakers to come. But why the Constitution? Well, we need it in the Constitution because the Constitution provides the overarching legal guidance that all government action must conform to. So with the passage of the proposed Right to Clean Water Amendment, when the existing system of laws and government in Florida fundamentally fail, whether they fail by circumstance or design, whether they fail intentionally or unintentionally, when they fail to properly protect the clean and healthy waters that present and future generations need, the people of Florida, through their advocacy, their activism, and when necessary, the legal system, will be able to turn to their state constitution to secure the needed protection. Currently, there are already 3 states that have give this kind of highest constitutional protection for the environmental rights of their people. That's Pennsylvania, Montana, and as of last year, the state of New York. The amendments in these 3 states are proving important and helpful in protecting drinking water supplies and natural water ecosystems from things like PFAS contamination, from contamination by long ignored toxic sites, and from new industrial operations that would inflict unremovable toxic contamination or ecological devastation if they were allowed to move forward. As a result of having a Green Amendment in these states, they are able to protect the people from the pollution exposures that are having or would have devastating health consequences from things like cancer and other human health harms. But they're not just protecting the health and the vitality of the lives of the people of these 3 states. Green amendments in these states are also protecting economic vitality. They're protecting ecotourism and recreational businesses dependent upon clean and healthy waters. They're protecting manufacturing and desirable residential and commercial development projects and other economic operations that need healthy water systems to sustain their income, their operations, and their worker base. The Florida Right to Clean Water is not about lawsuits, as the opposition suggests. To the contrary, it is about ensuring that better government decisions will be advanced that will avoid the human health and environmental harms that cause the need for lawsuits. We are not seeing a mass proliferation of lawsuits in Pennsylvania, New York, or Montana. We wouldn't expect to see it here in the state of Florida. And I just want to conclude by saying, or recognizing that given that we all depend upon clean water and healthy environments to sustain and support every aspect of our healthy lives, it is right and appropriate that they should be protected with the same legal vigor that we protect the other human, civil, and political rights that we hold dear. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Maya. And thank you for coming down in January for that 2-week tour. It was instrumental.